Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Carte. Thank you very much for joining me. I have a fun project planned for us today. I hope this video inspires you to create something of your own. If you would, hit the like button and share the video with your friends. That helps me to grow this channel and to continue to bring you new projects. If you haven't subscribed yet, would you please consider subscribing? And if you have, thank you very much. Well, we have a lot to do, so let's get to it. Hi, it's Jamie with Jamie's Arts a la Carte. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have another wood slice project for us. We're going to do this one, we're going to do an experiment, right? That's our favorite mode of operation. So I have these slices with the holes in them and didn't really sand them, right? They're pretty smooth because they were sanded at one time, but not just before I brought them in. Now they've dried enough that I have some that even started to split. I'm okay with that, right? That just adds to its rusticness. But what we're going to do different this time is we're going to actually paint half the backgrounds and leave half of them natural. Now, if I see the outer bark starting to come, we'll assess that. But let me go ahead and dig out some white paint. If I can figure out what I did with the white paint. All right, we got our white paint. We've got a brush for our white paint. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, I'm going to just dust these off right into the trash can. So I have to start with a semi-clean surface. Some of these have such amazing character on them. Like, look at that one. There was a little knot where the hole went through at. How cool is that? We're going to use all one napkin just so that we can evaluate the paint, no paint thing. And we'll be able to see, which way looks better. So I'm going to paint one with the split and one without. And we'll just sort of see how it looks. I think they're all will look fine, but let's see if we like one way better than the other. So these are pretty smooth, actually. So I'll go ahead and get all this cleaned off as well. And then what we'll do is we will create our drop cloth, our famous drop cloth. Recycle my grocery bags. Cut off the handles, cut off that bottom seam. And then I like to cut it on the words. Actually, we could have just cut both sides at one time. And I like to cut it on the words because the words sometimes like to interfere with your project. So by having it over to the side, kind of helps mitigate that a little bit. All right. So let's see which ones we want to paint. We'll leave those two. Oh, it has to be another split one. So there we go. We're going to paint this one because it's already lost some of its bark. This one has two. So we'll assess that when we get to that piece of it. So maybe we see what is loose. All right. I think we'll leave the rest on. If any of this is loose, got that fiber there. Feels pretty strong. All right, these are the ones we will start with first. Give our paint a little bit of a shake. And I'm going to take it right up to the edge. Oh, that's on there pretty good. So I'm going to go, see, will I go up to that? I'll probably go all the way to the edge on this one, but on these, maybe I'll try to go, but when I put the napkin on there, I will be using that edge to create the cutout. So this one has both live edge, no live edge. I'm going to paint right up to the edge. We can always do it a different way another time. We've got our hole in there. Now I'm not pressing terribly hard. Alright, I've got this, burnishing this edge. Just burnishing means just pushing down with my thumb. Alright, so now we'll take our brush, we'll get us some more ModPodge, liberal amount. Just going to put it on here. Now remember, we're going to go different directions. Just make sure we get it all covered. I should have done my live edge. That's alright, I'll catch it. I got a little handle up here. So not only does this ModPodge give it a nice little glossy top, but it also soaks back through that napkin and connects with that ModPodge on beneath the napkin. So you're giving it a good, helping to attach as well as seal it. Now I'm doing a super light feather-like touch. I want to get a little bit more right in there. And I can see it where I'm at. Like I want it to go milky white. So that tells me where I need to put more. So again, I want it to seep through the napkin underneath. And I'm going to hold this and I'm going to do the same thing all the way around. Just make this look a little nicer. I'll do this with each one. And it's just to help extend the life of your little project here. You can do as much or as little as you want on these edges, right? If you want to just hit the highlights, let the valleys be mute, right? No gloss. You can do that. Got some more of these, so I'm going to use as a keep it from sticking to anything kind of thing. I'm going to lay it down, and I'm going to go ahead and get right here. There's that loose piece. And super light. There we go. There we go. All right. do it all over again. here we go. They'll need to dry completely, but they're there. They're ready to dry. All right, so leave in the comments below. Which way do you like it better? Painted? Not painted. Okay, what about a little bit of slice? Does that bother you? Or no slice? Right? Does that have a bearing? Now here's the one where it has a slice but it's not painted. So kind of variations here. After I get the consensus, I'll let you know what I think. I definitely have an opinion. I always have an opinion, y'all. Okay, well there we are. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like it, share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, would you please consider subscribing? And well, until next time, happy crafting. I'm going to get this cleaned up and I'm going to bring you in and I'll give you some close-ups so that you know what you're voting on. This is a fun project though. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, until next time.